What? Are you kidding me? Have you guys seen this? How can an Ironman be worth $824? Oh, that's sticker shock. Well, stay right here because I'm going to bring you some great information on why that is a great value. Well, folks, I'm Coach John Slocum, and I own a company called jscoachingsystems.com. I've been coaching for about 5 years, and I've been doing triathlons, edging up on 100 races at the time of filming this video. Now, as I see it, there's 4 different levels of triathlon promoters out there, and I'm going to talk to you about the value in each and every one of them, starting with number 1, and this is the guy who's your local promoter. He's putting on a show, generally coming out of his own pocket, maybe as a small local sponsor, and I equate this guy's stuff to this. It's kind of like the local arcade. You know what? When you go to a local arcade, you're not expecting a lot more than a little short experience. You get in there, you're going to spend some money, but you're not going to spend a ton of money on having a good time. Generally, they bring you quality small games, like a local promoter would bring you a quality small race. What we're looking at here is a very short experience. Generally about a half a day given for the race. From the time you get up, travel to the race, set up, do the race, break down, and head on home. They are low cost. You're gonna spend some money. In comparison to some of the other levels I'm gonna show you, not so much. Local support, you're not gonna see a whole lot of local support. You might get a little blip in the newspaper or on the internet or in the news. Generally, there's no expo. You'll have a bike guy there from the local bike shop who has a couple of tools and a pump, and maybe you'll have an aid station, has some water, and if you got a good guy, you might have a couple of gels. You're gonna get a finisher's medal, and you're gonna get a t-shirt, and you're gonna head off on your way. Well, the next level of promoter is what I call a regional promoter. I relate these guys to the county fair. The county fair is a lot better than the local arcade. County fair, you're gonna have to spend some more money, but you're gonna get a much better experience. You see, the regional promoters can be a little more professional. He may have a trailer with all his timing equipment. They have more staff that actually work for that promoter, putting on races all around a region. Volunteer and local support is going to be better. They're going to be bringing in a little bit bigger and better show. Most of these guys might be putting on even a bigger race, like a Olympic, a half, or a full race. But most will have a vendor or two, better bike repair on site, more sophisticated timing equipment that may include a printer that can print out your results. They also have things like a day before check-in, where you can check out the transition area, the swim start. Their aid stations are going to be a little more well-stocked, and they're going to be well-staffed. As far as what you get from these guys, you might get some swag from these guys, coupons to a local restaurant, a bike shop, but it's not going to be a lot. You're still going to get your t-shirt, you're still going to get your finisher's medal. Now, this is going to take a little bit more time commitment. You may have to stay overnight, so you got to give it a couple of days for a regional style race. Well, today's video is being brought to you by JS Coaching Systems 10 for $10 Sprint Triathlon Training Plans and my new $15 Olympic Distance Training Plan. If you're getting value from this, go down below and give me a thumbs up. This will help spread this video out to more people and help the channel to grow. Number 3 are name brand promoters, and I relate these guys kind of like this: Busch Gardens or Six Flags. What do you get for that? They offer more name recognition. They have corporate offices, they have full-time staff, they are all a self-contained operation. What you'll see when they put on one of these events is more international and national advertising for the event. You'll see them on the news at the local level, and you'll see more press within the triathlon community, and you might even see some dignitaries that are involved with the race. You're gonna see these guys putting on races at better venues like Daytona Speedway, Challenge Raw, places like that. So you're gonna find they're gonna have opening ceremonies, you're gonna have fireworks, you're gonna have traditions that are built into these particular races. You're gonna find that they put on a little bigger expo, maybe even a swag tent, where they offer 10 or 20 different items that you might be able to buy. Their aid stations are gonna be a little bit better stocked. They probably will have an aid station sponsor. The swag may include a little bit more product from vendors that might be there, local community. The swag may also include a bag, your t-shirt. Some have more, some have less. All this comes at a higher expense. You're gonna have to cut a little bit bigger check. You're gonna have to spend a little bit more time getting to these guys, they're far and few between. They're a great experience, but they're still not the best experience in triathlon. Well, that leaves us with only one promoter to go. I believe the best value that you can get for your money is put on by Ironman. They are very much like this, the happiest place on earth. I've also raced Challenge, Clash, ITU, Rev 3, Alpha 1, Summer Sports. The list goes on and on and on and on, all the way down to my local races that are run right down the street from my house. You know what? I've been to a local arcade. I've been to the county fair. I've been to Universal, Busch Gardens. But I've also been to Disney. It's totally and completely an immersive experience. And the most magical and most immersive experience is definitely with Ironman. You know what? I'm going to get some heat from this position, but go down below in the comments and let me have it. They are the largest, most prestigious triathlon racing in the world. I don't go to races and see tattoos on the back of people's calves from all these other races. I see them from Ironman. That means though they had to pay a lot of money, they got value enough to put that on their body. This company is truly global. They put on races everywhere around the world. When you go into an Ironman, when you walk in and you park your car and you start to go into the Ironman village for the first time, festival feeling, the body tingles, as you call it, as you enter. The towns embrace Ironman. There's billboards. There's even permanent route markers on some of these courses. I also already talked about Ironman Village. They have literally the best vendors in the world. They have the best bike shop, fully staffed, fully supplied, ready to fix your any need, including rentals for bikes, rentals for wheel sets, rentals for wetsuit. They have tri-bike transport. Takes your bike from your local bike shop right to the race, puts them together, has them sitting there ready to go. This is something that's very, very special. And they truly have the best swag store that I have ever seen at any events anywhere. These races are well planned. They're well marked all the way around the courses. They're well lit. This is a very, very good quality race that they put on. They also have the ability to put on the most prestigious half Ironman and Ironman World Championships that are recognized as the world champion. Other companies put on their world champions, but they are not considered a world champion, only the ones who win an Ironman. You can race and you can mingle with all the pros and all the celebrities that are involved with Ironman at these races. There's great traditions involved. There's undie runs, there's Iron Kids, there's all kinds of events going on all the way through the weekend. When you're out on the race course, you have awesome and frequent aid stations that include a lot of volunteers and a lot of products and are very, very well stocked. Swag, best in the business. Now, I got to admit, in the past, Ironman swag has been better, and I'm going to put an asterisk on this one right here. Last year, it wasn't very good at all. They were trying to put on races that they didn't know if they were going to have or not. As the world settles down from the condition it has been in for the last couple of years, you should see this quality swag coming back. All of this, though, comes with an expense. It costs a lot of money to put on one of these races. Yes, Ironman makes a lot of money off these races, but you get what you pay for. If you're going to go to Ironman, you're going to have to pay. You're going to go to Disney, you're going to have to pay there too. If you're going to go to Disney, you're going to spend time, travel, hotel bills, and the expense of the tickets. You're going to go to Ironman, you're going to have the expense of time, travel, hotels, and entry fees. That's just how it is. I find the best value is in Ironman racing. And in the comments, tell me what you think the best value is in any one of these 4 levels of racing. This is Coach John. Boom! I'm out.